Hello, young explorers. You must be enjoying science by doing on your own. By this time, you have created lot many experiments and science projects, and I'm sure you must be showing them to your brothers, sisters, relatives, or now neighbors as well. Doing science by hand is really a good thing. But what else we require in life? There are two things we must have to be a good person or to be a successful in life. And that is, the first is patience and second is concentration. You must be listening. Your papa or mummy is saying concentrate on your studies. Have some patience. And you must be wondering why these elder people are telling me again and again, concentrate, concentrate. I am concentrating on games. So now compare. When you play or when you watch TV or when you eat your lovely food, and when you are into studies or you're doing some activities which you don't like. The basic difference is the concentration. But concentration is an important thing or a skill one should have. At the same time, patience. When you're performing science experiments, you must have patience. Or not only when you're performing science experiments, but you do anything. You must have some patience. And if you don't have patience, you become angry or unrest is there. So how to grow these skills? We have a game come science project today in which you will learn few science. At the same time, we are using this hand steadiness tester kit to increase the patience and your concentration. I know you must be playing lot many games with your friends in school or in house, which involves or increase your concentration. So let us see how we can increase our concentration and patience with the help of this hand steadiness tester kit. Now what we have in this kit is this pouch having some wires, hook and plastic stud, then two wooden blocks with the hook, then a buzzer, few foam with both side tape, aluminium wire. We know aluminium is a metal and good conductor of electricity, a manual, and a wooden base. So let us see how to make this hand steadiness tester and how to play with it. This is the material to make hand steadiness tester kit. Only thing, you need to get one 9-volt battery from the market, or if you have in home, that is good. We have not provided this 9-volt battery in the kit. You have to manage it. So the first thing we will start, remove this both side tape and put it at all 4 corners. After this, you will see this wooden batten with 2 holes on this flat side and 1 hole at the bottom. So remove this hook from the wooden batten and insert this hook from this side like this, and from the upper side you have to put this wooden batten on it. So just hold it like this and tighten it from the bottom with your finger. At the same time, hold batten firmly and make sure that the position of this batten should come in this way. Similarly, we will fix another wooden batten. So you can do either way. You hold the hook and turn the wooden batten, that will also work. So this is our basic structure ready. We will make a handle for our hand steadiness tester. So remove this wire and remove the insulation tape, but before you remove this insulation tape, just insert this wire through the hole and then remove this insulation. Twist the wire with your fingers and we have this hook, so twist it around the hook and make sure that this red part or plastic wire should be below the hook, and carefully insert this into the hole. While you are doing this thing, make sure that this metal part of the wire must have connection with this hook, and if you hold it like this, it should not fall down. Don't try to pull hard, otherwise you will just pull off this wire from the hook. At the same time, make sure that you can see some wire here connecting with this metal hook. After this handle, we will keep it aside for some time and let us take the base what we have. Aluminum wire is given. Now here you will learn about some electrical circuits, conductors and insulators. So when electricity passes through any conductor, basically what are conductors? From the metals or the material from which electricity can easily pass are called as conductors. And all metals are good conductors of electricity. Whereas plastic like this, I have a plastic, wood or glass, they are bad conductors of electricity. So here we are using a aluminum wire which is good conductor of electricity. So here you have to make a loop of this wire. Even that loop you can see on the front box. You have to make a maze. So the difficulty level is upon you, how you decide your difficulty level. We have given these two plastic sleeves as well. They are bad conductors of electricity. So insert a wire from one end. There are two holes on this side. So insert from the top hole, take it from the other side and bend it and insert this from the hole which is below there. So just insert it and again pull it. Don't waste your metal wire here. You can press with your finger. So this we are locking the metal wire here. Then insert this sleeve through it like this. You can reduce the length of the sleeve as well. Basically, you can say this is a parking area of bad conductor. So I'm just keeping it as it is here, and now you just start giving turns as per your wish and take it from the other side. But before you insert from the other side, you have to insert the another sleeve. So along with sleeve, you have to insert this handle as well through the wire. So you can see this, and then insert from the upper hole and take it down from the bottom hole. Like this. So once it is There you can adjust your difficulty level again of this. Now take this battery holder, or we call it as a snapper as well. Remove the insulation and twist these wires with your fingers. Red is positive and black is negative with the snapper and also with the buzzer. So connect red coming from the battery holder or snapper with the red of the buzzer. So just join these two metal wires and twist it. Later you can put a sellotape on this so that metal wires will not touch with any other wires. So black wire which is coming from the buzzer. So we will fix buzzer at the center here. So this black wire coming from the buzzer, we will connect this with the wire coming from the handle. So just make sure that these metal wires are connecting with each other like this. Now we are left with one black wire of this snapper, which you have to connect with any other side, either this side or this side. So in this way, as it is coming from this side, I will connect this black wire here with this aluminum metal. Twist it properly so that it will not, or it should not come out afterwards easily. Now our game is ready. So as I mentioned earlier, you need to have a lot of patience and concentration to play this scientific game. But here we are also learning about electrical circuits or conductors and bad conductors. So we will connect it with a battery. And we will keep this battery aside. Now what is happening? Nothing is happening, because though circuit is completed, but this hook is resting on this plastic sleeve, which is not a conductor. If you see clearly, the power supply is connected to this aluminum metal wire which is going to this point, but here connection is not completed because this aluminum rod or this hook is touching the plastic sleeve, not the metal wire, and the wire coming from here is going to the buzzer, and again the second wire from the buzzer is going to the battery. So this is the complete circuit, and to make this circuit work, it should come in the circuit, not a bad conductor in the circuit. So if you take out it from the sleeve and touch it to the metal part, you can see buzzer goes on. Now as this hook has some space inside and not touching the wire, so circuit is not completed. So if you touch here, circuit is on, buzzer goes on. Now what is the game? The basic rule of the game is you have to hold this handle with your patience and concentration with your steady hands, and take this handle from one end to another end without touching to the wire. If you touch the wire, buzzer will go on and you will be out of the game. So play with your friends or parents, put them a challenge. There are two, three ways. While going from one end to another end, how many times you touch the wire, you count, or without touching the wire, you have to overcome all the obstacles. So this is actually a challenging path you can make. You can make it as simple as that, like this. So you can just go through this without touching. If you want to make it hard, just give the difficult shape like this. So let me try with this. hope for the best. So I have started with it. Sorry. So we will start from one end to another end. So hold tight. Deep breathly. Second time I have touched. So I have completed my challenge or task touching 2 times. Bring it down to 0. So have fun with your friends and parents. Thank you.